Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I am in the KPz-70, the German Kampfpanzer 70, battle rating 9.0, rank 6, medium mine battle tank, and this is one of the end-of-the-line tanks for the Germans, and it comes after the M48 A2GA, which is don't like it, but the KPz-70, that's a powerhouse, and it has been rebuffed to the very old strength with the autoloader system going back to 6 seconds reload, which is fantastic. And this tank is very versatile. The stock heat round is not that great, but the stock ATGM kind of gives it a lot of versatility. Then you have a smoke shell and also an AP FSTS round. But the AP FSTS round is just taken from a 105mm gun, if I'm not wrong here, correct me if I'm wrong. And, you know, it doesn't have the very best of penetration, but it does the job, especially versus top tier, versus side shots, if you can aim for the weak spot. And the tank really supports it. As you can see, this is a really quick tank. I have 2 battles for you, and the first scene is here on this beautiful hilly map. And so we are just attacking between the capture points. Now the enemy teams, whenever they are a bit slow with their start and this tank is played really aggressively, you can do incredible things. The 152mm gun launcher is fantastic. I'm not doing here any sort of review, but the gun handling is fantastic. The stabilizer, turret rotation speed, gun elevation, gun depression, it's all pretty good, if not best in class. And this tank is just frantically fast. Top speed is the same as the reverse speed, 64 km/h. Go away, you cheap American copy. We'll see about this more in a moment. Anyway, the fantastic thing is this battle was artificially up-tiered to 10.3. I just wanted to see if this thing can actually fight with the big boys. And, you know, in a head-on engagement, it might not have a lol pen shell, but for everything else, it is just as good, if not better, at some of the top-tier tanks. There we see another veteran of War Thunder, you know, having done it all over his tank. No, not that way, guy. STRV 122 sending home with a hefty repair bill, and there I had the quick chance for a double kill. I missed it, but popping a T-64B is always satisfying. Those Soviet main battle tanks guaranteed one shot if you hit just under the turret. And then, yeah, TATB just to get a guaranteed 6th kill already. But I'm not done yet. And this is then where we meet our British friends with the rifle gun. Gunner, loader, fuel tank. Now we actually disabled the engine and set him on fire and finishing him off with another shot. I could have killed him here with the 20mm, which has up to 57mm of penetration. That was quick, that was sturdy, this was German efficiency at its finest versus top tier tanks. We're just going to the cap and then we are just disappearing into the void of the emptiness of the map. Now this is another map, and this is another hilly map, a large map. This is Fulda, and this is where you can give this tank a room to run, you know, where it's not a city fight. And I love those day maps because this tank has no thermal imaging. And, you know, versus top tier tanks under anything but daylight, you kind of feel exposed, you kind of feel naked. But here, yeah, this is where the tank has its moments. You hear that enemy tank? You kind of hear how the sound is really weird. Yeah, that is just bad sound design. End of discussion. It has been brought forward. It has been forwarded to Gaijin many times.
Товарищ, no problem. In Soviet Russia, we're listening to Sabaton. Into the motherland.
You know the stuff. But anyway, so when he fires again, I try to reverse, but therefore I need to turn on the engine again, which I turned off just to hear him. He reverses into cover, and then just the aggressiveness goes through with me. I just can't wait that long if somebody's just around the corner. I need to get rid of the bastard and hopefully attack this helicopter. And then we see some marketplace investment not being worth it. Object 279, easy peasy lol pen. Then he comes after me, and boy, have I been buffed to 6-second reload. I would be probably not dead here because he fired prematurely. XM1 premium, guys, what do you expect? And this is then when we just wiggle our way into the cap. So I knew that somebody was coming after this cap, and now I'm capping it together with another guy after claiming 2 kills early on. And we're just looking around. We're happy cappers. Is capping a bad word these days? No. Playing the objective is risky but rewarding. And then I tried to go again behind enemy lines. Obviously there is one central castle, and everybody fights around the castle and not too much around the capture points. It's debatable. I would love to see an iteration of this map without the castle. I know that a lot of people have their problems with it, but a lot of people don't know how to fight large maps. And this is then where again I want to show you what is fun for me. So first of all, we see a Hellcat and he doesn't see us. Beautiful hull break on the engine. I could have just shredded him with the 20mm anyway, because Hellcat, but that also gives away your position, and exactly your position, because the sound of the 20mm is very noticeable and very distinguishable from a lot of other tanks. So then we see some smoke, and that was a bad aim shot. I wanted to go for the turret ring, and 6 seconds later the smoke has not dissipated. We get a good shot, gunner and loader. I tried to disable him, but then the 20mm was overcorrecting 2 times, and so I missed it. And with a 5-second reload, I probably would have gotten him. Talking about the reload, it is an autoloader, and when this tank was firstly introduced together with the T60A, I think, then it was just 6 seconds. Then they found new freshly printed documents, and then it got nerfed to 10 seconds. Then there was the controversy that the American version got the 10 second and the German the 6 second, and I think it was then dispatch where we finally got the 6 second version for the German and the 10 second version for the American. And yeah, I'm almost sorry for this guy. Almost. And this is where I bring the fight to the enemy. I'm fighting this ridgeline. I saw an enemy tank, and this is where you can reposition on this ridgeline unseen, and you still have the contact and to pop out to bring the fight to the enemy at any time. Ridgelines are something so beautiful. I love it. And as I said, the tank has a horsepower to ton ratio of around just short of 30. It's really fast, it's really powerful, and it goes forwards and backwards with 64 kilometers per hour, which is just saving you a lot of precious moments and seconds instead of just swinging the tank around. Well, the tank has so much power that one of the tracks is not properly braking, and it just slide over it. So there is an SPA, and this is perfect gun food for my 20mm. Yes. Kill number 6. And he should have exploded. He should have exploded right there. Why is he not shooting back? Am I really blinding him? That shot went through the side of the turret or bounced off. Oh, biplane. No shame for me, boy. Go away, you cheap Chinese copy of a German plane. You see what I did there? And then, yeah, that was the Luftwaffe Robert Bandwagen 701, and sending him home to the garage with a 17.7 thousand civil line repair cost. Oof. Yeah, I think Oddballs was responsible for that kind of repair cost. Anyway, I wait for the smoke to dissipate, and come on, where is he? There it is. And that was when we disabled the turret ring, so he has no chance of firing back. And that is kill number 9. Working ridgelines that aggressively with this tank, with its capabilities, its gun handling, and 6-second reload, it's fantastic. I just love the combination of speed, of maneuverability, gun handling, firepower, and versatility in general. Like, it wouldn't be the same without the 20mm. It's not like in every single engagement that 20mm is a decisive factor, but it's just so nice to have. versus helicopters, planes, lightly armored tanks, to spot, to scout, to disable an enemy tank or gun barrel. And yeah, let's send the premium tank forward to scout and a blind shot straight through the upper frontal plate of the ZTZ something. Can't read it here in the editing software. Anyway, doesn't really matter. 10 kills, played aggressively, played with using the tank's maneuverability, no city fight, no close quarters engagement in the same way that you have it in cities, you know. No using the map knowledge, using situational awareness, and it just is brought together with this tank. Yes, versus top tier I feel a bit naked because it has no thermal imaging, but other than this is one hell of a quick fast ride in a very good German MBT. And you know, this is a perfect game, double ace, survivor, heavy metal hero, and 1 base captured. What more do you want? Really good results, and I enjoyed to play this tank, so thanks for this fun suggestion. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Why not give this video a like if it did, subscribe if you want to see more, and as usual, we will see each other in the skies and on the battlefields of War Thunder.